Coco's Italian Restaurant and Market is now offering Wednesday night cooking classes. Chef Dave is one of the instructors, and you're going to give me a lesson right now.
We're going to have a quick little lesson here.
Good, a lesson in chicken piccata.
Chicken piccata with a little bit of a twist.
Nice.
And let's get right into
Okay.
it. So we have our chicken breasts, which are cut kind of thin. And one of the nice things about that is when you're trying to cook a quick meal, always a thinner piece of meat or protein will cook a little bit quicker.
Good
and
idea.
give you a little less time on the stove or in the oven.
Okay.
So as everyone in the world will do, we're going to season these with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
And then we're going to dredge them in a little bit of flour. And the flour doesn't really serve to make it fry up or a coating. It really serves just to kind of make the sauce a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
And when the sauce is thicker, it just sticks onto the meat a little bit better. And we really do like that. We're going to have a little bit of olive oil in a hot pan. A pretty darn hot pan.
Really hot pan.
All right, we're going to take off a little of the excess here, and we're going to get it right in the pan. And you want that sizzle. It's always good to have a sizzle. And that way you know you're going to get some nice browning and some nice little crust on the outside.
That looks great.
Yeah, we definitely would like to get a little crust in the pan. And when we do that, we call that fond. And those little bits are what really make the sauce have a lot of flavor. We end up scraping them off at the end, and it really does enhance and gives a nice depth to the flavor.
And that's one of the things you can learn in the classes that you're teaching. You're making Italian approachable for people.
I'm making Italian approachable, but we're also going outside those bounds and starting to do other kinds of foods as well that people might be interested in. We do have a lot of interest in our pasta making classes. Mm-hmm. And so this is kind of what we would do in a pasta making class. We'd spend the first half of the class making our own pasta from scratch. You have an egg in a bowl, some semolina, and you mix it up. Each person makes their own pasta. And then we let it sit, then we roll it all out, and then we can make from that fettuccine, you can make ravioli. We're gonna give these a quick turn. You see that little brown?
Yeah.
And now see those little bits on the pan? Mm-hmm. That's what we really, really like to have.
That looks great. Now
so,
you've got a job for me.
Yeah, if you'll help me out and get some asparagus ready for us.
Okay.
Now asparagus doesn't typically go in a piccata, but what I try and teach in my classes is the fact that if you have extra vegetables laying around, well certainly you can find ways to use them in whatever you're cooking.
Okay.
We're also gonna take a lemon, cut one of those in half for me, and then I'm going to use that to give us a little of that nice lemon flavor. You see we're getting a really nice brown on that. I might be smoking up your studio a little bit here.
That's okay. It smells fantastic.
It might look cloudy outside. All right, so we have a nice brown on these. And now we're going to just go and start adding some of our other ingredients, which are some shallots. I love shallots.
Milder
so much.
flavor than onions?
Yeah, mild, and they cook really quickly, you know? A little garlic, and again, we're adding the garlic a little later because, as you know, we don't like burned garlic.
Right.
I'm going to turn this pan down. Apparently, there's some hyper heat going on here.
That's okay.
All right, so now we're just going to kind of toss the chicken in that. You see we got that nice brown. We got some of the stuff on the bottom of the pan. And now we're going to take a little bit of white wine. Always cook with wine.
So this is the beginning of that wonderful sauce.
I think I might actually have hidden myself. All right. And
capers is what makes this piccata, right?
Capers, yeah. We put those in at the end just so they stay a little bit toothsome and they don't cook down too much. So now we're just going to add a little butter in here.
See how much you can learn from Chef Dave? Take a look at this finished product. It looks absolutely beautiful. And we're going to find out about all the classes when you go to CocoEventsNashville.com. Lots of fun things to learn. And we appreciate you being with us today.
Well, I'm so happy to be here.
Can't wait to try this. All right, we are back right after this.